Hello Leo, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for 2013. Well, for January 2013. We will cover the other months as we go throughout the year, but during this period of time we'll be concentrating mainly on January 2013. Happy New Year! Now let's have a look at what's going on. Now we will be covering your home and your family, your career and your goals. We'll be looking at your finances, also looking around your health and well-being and relationships during this period of time. The first thing that you do have in connection with the home, it's saying don't stress. Things are going to work out just fine. Now, a lot of the times we're building mountains out of molehills. Have we got enough? Is the finances going to be able to stretch? Are they going to do all right? Somebody might be leaving home, all those types of things. Well, it's all just letting you know, listen, relax, take a deep breath. Everything's going to work out just fine. You're stressing, but you don't need to stress. The anxieties that are there are kind of null and void. Things will work out just fine. There'll be enough at the end of the day to cover what you need, okay? Anyone that you are concerned about will be just fine. And maybe it's about you kind of relaxing and kind of like working out what causes those triggers of stress, because it's just one of those months that you're kind of finding that you're working through the dynamics of the home, but you don't need to worry about it. Everything's going to work out just fine. In connection with your career and your goals, now this is one of those times that you're kind of going back over a lot of past stuff. Now you may be finding that this is time for audits or reports or end of the month, those types of things, and there's a bit of a reshuffle going on. Now you may be finding that if you've been relying on others to do the work for you, or somebody's been relying on you, you may need to go back and make sure that the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, or that what you've put in for or applied for has actually been received on the other end, because I just feel that there's a little bit of a letdown in between, like the rules of communication is, instead of going straight through, there's been a little bit of a stop or a lull, and that could have been the holiday period, and maybe you need to reconnect to make sure that things are still progressing along just fine. I've got the poor workmanship card here, so it's like it is that you're picking up, you've got an eye for detail, look at where the mistakes are, hop on the bandwagon straight away and get it completed to the best of your ability. In connection with your finances, now you are going to be finding during this period of time that this is all about you kind of working how to get out of a no-win situation. Now it could be that your finances have been going in a bit of a cycle for some time, and you may have made decisions or made commitments, that you wish you not to have made, or you could be finding that you're coming back into a stage of going, need to get things better into a better system, or better into a better routine. And if this is the case, you're going to be finding that you are quite successful before the end of the month. It's about those unexpected bills too. So sometimes we can have a certain amount set aside and it's a little bit more than what we expect. Well, if that's the case, don't worry about it. You got some leeway here. The end of the month, things will work fine. I won't say the word because I think I said that about 60 times in that one. We're going to look at your health and your well-being. This is the month of getting out of the ruts. Now, if you've had your mindset set on doing things quite differently, where you haven't done anything at all, then this month it allows you to be able to move forward and get out of those ruts and get yourself motivated again. It's been a very, very long time since you've felt like you've got all that energy, to do what you've wanted to do. Well, then this month allows it to happen, and it gets you from one point to another point, and quite successfully in doing so. We're going to have a look at your relationships during this period of time, and relationships are indicating here that this is one of those months that you are feeling as if you need to listen to your own advice. There's lots of talk going on, and you may be finding, all right, that fits, that doesn't fit, I want to do this but I don't want to do that. You may be finding others are ho-humming about decisions that they need to be making. This month is about you kind of knowing that the choices that you are making are going to be right for you. It does matter what other people think and feel, but it doesn't matter to the point that it should control your life. And this month is about reassessing that. Where should I have listened to myself? Should I be doing this more? What can I be doing to be a lot more happier? How can I contribute more to my relationship and making it a little bit more solid? So it's about you kind of turning things around and looking more at what you can do rather than feeling what others can do. And it's about doing it for yourself and not doing it for someone else. If you're single, you may be finding that this is one of those periods of times that you are going through the processes of thinking about you know, what do I need in my life to be a lot more happy and a lot more stable? It could be also, don't go against your better interests. If somebody's telling you to do something and you go, you know, that person's not going to work out for me, okay, then don't do it, because it just saves you going through the whole rigmarole of trying to back out at the last minute. It's about listening to your own advice, okay, and knowing who does fit into your life and who doesn't fit into your life during this period of time.